It is the Kamado Caveman. I'm going to be making today, I've already marinated it, making some tandoori chicken. It's an Indian style chicken. It's delicious, absolutely delicious. I did marinate it beforehand. I'm going to put the recipe right down here in YouTube. It's going to be right down the bottom so you can check out what I did. In the future I'll probably try to actually go through these recipes, but this is the first video I'm doing. It is now time to light up the Kamado, the old Vision grill. So I've got my flameboss, which I actually put down here out of the sun, all hooked up. I'm about to light up the Kamado, get her up to 425 degrees, and cook some tandoori chicken. Now, to light the Kamado, there are a few different methods. You can put little fire starters down in there, light those up with a match. You can. They have some kind of heated fan type, heat gun types you can use. I honestly, I like to do it this way. It's quick, it's easy. And when I first got it, I had this. I just get it good and hot right in the center. There's something burning off in there, it's not charcoal. I get it good and hot. Right there in the center. Flame going, I think that's good. If we just give it a little, yeah, see some coals that come up so we know we're lit. Pretty simple. The thing that's gonna make this very easy is the flameboss controller with the flameboss fan that I got from my friend Sean Hopkins. He hooked me up with this, said I had to have it, and he's absolutely right. And I don't even pay attention to the thermometers on here. I don't trust them. I'm going to open up the top just a little bit because we're grilling, not necessarily smoking. Sometimes I will leave that closed, but I've got this set to 450 degrees. The fan is going 100% right now. The pit's at 115, and we're set to 450. So that fan is spinning right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is blowing air up through the chamber, up through our charcoal, and as you can see, we've already got a little smoke coming up through because it's working. The flameboss also knows when it's open. Once it has started to heat up, it'll know when you open it, it'll stop for a minute and wait till it starts to climb and then start up again. But yeah, tandoori chicken on the way. So inside here, we're cooking tandoori chicken. This is the flameboss site. This is viewing what is going on right there on the Kamado, all the way from in the house. It's Wi-Fi, and you can see let me scroll down there. You can see that we are climbing temperature. The set temp is the 450 at the top, the blue line. The red line is the climbing pit temp. The green line is the fan and what the fan has done. So you can see where I opened it there for a second, right in this area. It kind of stopped for a second, but it is coming back up. The fan is now working at 100%, trying to get us up to that line. So I'm cooking some other stuff while we do that, and we'll be throwing chicken on soon. Time to throw the tandoori chicken on the Vision grill. We're up to temp. We're just about there. We're not quite there. We're about 430, but I know that I'm going to introduce some air, and this thing is going to spike in a minute. And I found out something fun about flameboss. When it hits 400 degrees, it freaks out. It's okay. It's no worry. We're trying to get there. It just kind of warns you. This chicken, you'll notice that I have like a paper towel under it. What we want to do is get a lot of the moisture off of here so it doesn't just end up soggy. This is a recipe that I actually found online. Let me flip this around. I can't flip this around. Never mind. I can flip it around like this. I found this online. I'm going to actually put the link down at the bottom of the down here on YouTube, so you can find out where I get this recipe. This isn't one of my own. A lot of the stuff I do on here will be my own, but I found this, and I'm going to give it a whirl. So, back to the chicken. Back to the chicken at hand. So, for the Kamado, when you're doing hot temps, they warn you about flare-ups and stuff, so we call this kind of burping. Just kind of give it a little air so we don't flare up, and it's not so bad when you haven't got any meat on there. But I've got a combination of chicken breasts, which I'm going to throw on. I think I'm going to put them more in the middle there, the thicker piece of meat. And as you saw when we lit it, that is definitely the hotter spot right now as it kind of heats up. Now, I have a second layer I can put on here, but I think I'm going to get all this on here. I've got 2 shelves for the Vision Grill. This particular B series did not come with it, but I got it because I wanted it. And, now I got chicken thighs, so I'm going to let them open up and spread right out. My pit probe is right here, so I need to try to keep the meat away from that, but I want to cook around it somewhat just to maximize the space. You can also put the pit probe up underneath, attach it to the thermometer, which in this case I normally would have done, but I didn't, and we're already into it, so this is what we're doing. Get this up under here a little bit. We want to cook this stuff pretty hot. That's kind of the whole point. If we had a traditional tandoori oven, it would be a lot different. Well, heck, it doesn't look like it wants me to get all of them on here, but I'm going to. There we go. So, tandoori chicken on the grill. It only takes just a few minutes to cook this, and we're cooking it hot. I mean, flameboss says 449, which is about 50, so 450, I mean. So there we are. There's some tandoori chicken. I'm just going to give this all a flip. And, let it keep cooking for a little while. Now, this does have some food coloring, which I don't like. But I found the most natural food coloring I could find that had vegetable dyes in it, or vegetable coloring, I should say. Not it's natural, I guess you could say. So you may want to take a look around for that. I had to do a little bit of hunting for that. But we're going to keep cooking this on some Fogo charcoal. I forgot to tell you that, so we get going on some Fogo. So we're at the end of our cook here, and people have asked me for a long time, how do you know when that's done? How long does it take? How long does it take to cook that? My answer is always the same, no matter what it is. The answer is till it's done. Cooking chicken, 165 degrees. If some recipe tells you cook it for 10 minutes, that's all it takes, and it takes you a half hour to get to that temperature, then that's how long you want to go. Then it takes however long it is till it's done. And here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, so till it's done happened a little earlier on the thighs. We knew that was going to happen. And my meat probe here. I've already sampled some of the thighs, and this is an amazing recipe. So make sure you click the link below, check it out, tell them how much you love it, and if you try it out, tell me how much you love it too. And one more time, I am the Kamado Caveman, because I like to cook on the Kamado and I eat meat. Good enough for me. Yeah.